every shaving and small incision, master artisans turn these trunks of wood into 32 hand-carved chess pieces. You can pick up a plastic set for $20, but a wooden set certified for the World Chess
Look how
Championship
polished that
costs
looks.
$500. Much of the value
$500
comes down to how well just one piece is made. The knight.
How much time
There
that
are less
takes.
than
Look at
10
that.
people who are trusted to carve the knights for the official World Chess Championship sets. So how are these chessmen made? And why are they so expensive? At this factory in Amritsar, India, artisans carve the pieces for the official World Chess Championship sets. And the factory produces only 250 of them each year.
250
Artisans train
each
over
year.
4 to 5 months, learning to masterfully
They
shape each figure.
train 4 to 5 months.
These small blocks of boxwood were once large trunks, dried for 3 to 6 months, cut down, and shaped to the necessary size. Each block is attached to a lathe, which turns the block rapidly before artisans begin to carve.
Where did they make this at again? I can't... Was I listening? I don't know if I was listening. But where did they do all this carving at? I mean, like, what country and stuff, like, do they get this? Like, where do they do all this at?
Artisans use particular steel tools, called cutters, designed to make the proper cuts and overall shape of a chessman. Once the cutter makes contact, it immediately changes the wood, and any slight misstep could ruin the final shape of the piece. No piece is more difficult to produce than the knight. While other pieces are carved in just a few minutes, the single knight takes 2 hours to produce.
Wow. 2 hours compared to a couple of minutes?
Less than 10 people are trained to craft knights for these championship sets.
Less than 10 people? Dang. Yeah, they take a lot of skill.
Compare that to the 4 to 5 months it takes an artisan to learn how to carve the other chess pieces. But unlike these other
You said
chessmen,
10 years?
the knight isn't an abstract representation of a medieval figure. It's designed to look like a realistic horse head. It's the most detailed of all the pieces. Each carving is intentional, from the hair on a knight's tail to the curve of its neck.
पूरी गलाई करने वास्ते भी टाइम लगदा वाली साइडां इन्हां ते भी टाइम लगदा.
The quality of the final piece largely depends on the skill of the artisan. A top quality knight must be completely symmetrical.
Why is that so important? It's championship, but why is that so important?
But it's just as important that all 4 knights in the set look totally uniform. Otherwise, the set altogether won't be nearly as valuable. According to the House of Staunton, a large manufacturer of chess sets, a set of finely carved knights can represent...
Can you imagine you make one little misstep? Somebody, oh yeah, this gonna go down like another 5K. God! Oh my gosh, all that time you did, sheesh, like all that time you did just wasted.
Up to 50% of the total cost of the chessmen. The other chessmen have specific height and width requirements, designed by architect Daniel Whale. The king must be the tallest, at 95 millimeters, and have a base that's 39 millimeters wide, the largest of them all. The pieces have defining characteristics, like the king's crown or the refined jewel at the top of the queen's coronet. These distinct features require more time and effort for the carver. The king's crown in a championship set should have 8 small cuts and be slightly rounded
8
along the edges.
8 small cuts.
Compare this king to the king of a
What does it
regular
really
set,
matter?
which has a much simpler straight-edge design. Pieces with even simpler designs than that, like a rook, take these artisans 7 times longer to produce compared to regular chess sets.
If the chessman is like of a championship set, then we are only able to make 25 to 30 kings in a day because it's a very special design. If we are talking about making chessmen for tournament players, which are used in
You
vast
put your
quantities,
finger in
then
there,
a
you
carver
done
is
for it,
even
boy.
able to make 200 to 250 chess kings in a day.
But the design of these chess pieces isn't solely aesthetic. It can actually affect the outcome of a game.
What?
Each piece must be the correct height, the king being the tallest, followed by the queen, bishop, knight, rook, and pawn.
I didn't even notice
The
that.
detailed features are also essential, by lowering the chances a player will make a mistake.
What?
If you see in medieval ages,
Are you
the
really
chessmen were
blaming
not
that on
really
the?
in a good form. The chessmen were round, some of them were spiral. The knights were not even carved in the shape of a knight. In this form, you can see the kings properly, the knight very distinguished, the bishop has a mitre cut, the queen's is very sharp. So you can easily distinguish between all the 6 pieces.
This is known as the Staunton design, the only style allowed in international competition today. Pieces used in the championship match have an electronic coil,
Y'all might get to
making
watching
it
this,
possible
man.
to
This
track
gonna look
and broadcast
interesting.
each player's move. A full set with this tracking component costs about $700 more. The weight of each piece, along with the felt bottom, are 2 more significant
the price of
factors
this
that
camera,
affect the
low-key.
game. Both make the chessmen easier to use, effectively upping their value.
If the pieces are properly weighted, then they do not fall while you are moving the pieces on the boards, and also it gives a very nice and a special feel to a chessman.
Some chessmen must be dyed black and dried for 10 days. All of the pieces
For
are
10
buffed and
days.
polished
Look at all this
3
time it's
times
taking.
before they're assessed for quality. Chess has been played for over 1,000 years, with some form of the game first appearing in India around the 6th century. Over the past 2 centuries, high-level competitions have drawn international interest in the game. Today, tournaments continue to keep the game popular, as do displays of these competitions in the media. The release of the limited series
Oh,
The
I wanna
Queen's
watch
Gambit
that.
on Netflix sent sales of chess sets skyrocketing in November 2020. And although this demand is a positive for the industry, it also poses a
I heard that
challenge to
stuff
chess
should be
producers
good.
like
I heard that
Aditya.
joint was good.
It is very difficult to find good quality skilled carvers for manufacturing chessmen, and even after 4 to 5 months, 6 months, we don't know if the carver would be good enough to carve nice chessmen. So nobody wants to spend so much of time and realize that he was not able to carve the desired quality of chessmen.
Without enough experienced carvers, these sets could become more difficult to produce. And it's fair to expect that $500 sets like these, and similarly
Skyrocket.
hand-carved ones, could get even pricier
Yeah.
in the future.
That was very interesting. Anyway, y'all, that's the end of the video. That was very interesting. It was a very interesting video. I'm about to start watching the Queen's Gambit. People say that's really good, but I'm gonna check that out. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. But like I said, I do this for y'all. I do this for y'all, and I do this for myself because I really like it and I really love it, and I just love making content. So, with that being said, see you in the next video. Alright. Let's only make 2 for now. Let's fuck around and make 2. Because if we make 2, I get the test. Shit really works. I get to test out if this shit, if these tags really hit different. Get the test out.
Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. Your bitch ass up.
Sheesh.
Your bitch ass up.
Sheesh.
Now talk, nigga. but yeah, I'm down like 20 some pounds to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You're skinny in the building. I'm just doing it to cut all the body fat and shit. Yeah, the veins on my cock.
What the fuck?